B98.5, 80s, 90s, and now Tad, Drex, and Kara. These little complaints of yours, Drex, always end the same way.
Well, I'm certain this one's not going to. I'm certain that my friends are no longer going to speak to me ever again because of the audible that my wife pulled on Sunday when we were leaving the mountains with this other couples. She said, hey, let's all pull into this state park and essentially stand around with our fingers in our ears.
I told you that it's called spontaneity. Like, she involved your friends, yes, but you're driving along. This is what you do, right? You're driving along. You're like, oh, Tallulah Gorge. I remember going there when I was younger. Let's go. Spontaneous. It's fun.
But that was 30 years ago, and I don't know what's going on now.
Well, the only real question that needs to be answered here is, did everybody have a good time? Because your friends will still speak to you if they had a good time.
That's a subjective statement and a comment.
Oh, my gosh.
Because the hard facts are everyone was miserable and standing around. You're asking for an opinion. Did they have
You feel like everyone was miserable and just standing around. But that is like the number one question. If they had a good time, they'll still speak to you and it's not a problem.
Drex's wife, April, joining us back on the phone to answer the question. Go ahead, Kara. Ask again.
April, did everyone have a good time?
Yes, they did, Kara. Thank you. No. It's just that he didn't want to do any more. He's like, I'm only going to lookout number one because I don't want to go to any others because I have to go downhill.
So let me ask you this, because obviously you guys are at a standstill. Was there somebody in your group, Drex, that you're convinced was unhappy? Why?
There were 8 of us in the group, right? 7 of them were absolutely livid, scowls on their faces.
You liar.
Who are we going to call? We're going to call, you can name any of them, and we'll ask them straight up.
My friend Sweet Dave, Marissa.
Sweet Dave. We call Sweet Dave. If Sweet Dave was like, yeah, that was a waste of time, or says anything negative of it, then you have a case.
No, they liked it so much they kept walking. And they even went to go do the suspension bridge, which I really wanted to do. But Drex was like, oh, no, I can't be bothered with this. I'm not dressed appropriately.
All right, maybe Sweet Dave and his wife had a good time.
Sounds like a lot of excuses because Drex didn't get to actually plan the outing.
This is true. Like, Drex will swear up and down that he's very pliable, very flexible, very easy, could go either way. But riding underneath all of that, there's a man that wants to be the planner, that wants to know how everything is going to be executed.
Zero flexibility.
Because I live with somebody who just slings buckets and buckets of mud at the wall, hoping something sticks. I can't live like this. I think our relationship has seen its better days. I think we're done. I think we're in for it.
Oh, my God.
Drex, you know what? This is one notch above a text. Drex is breaking up with you, April.
Yeah, okay. I'll just go on my own. I'll go exploring on my own. Thank you very much.
Wasting so much time and money. Please go.
April's life just got 1,000 times better.